What's happening, people? It's the homie Mr. 400. I got my man P Dubbin here. Mr. Dubbins
P Dub.
taking a sip. You know what I'm saying? Let's cheers to the weekend.
Cheers to the weekend, my guy.
You know what I'm saying?
You know
Cheers
what
to
I
the weekend.
mean?
Cheers to y'all. You feel me? I hope
Exactly.
everybody having a pretty damn good you know what I'm saying, weekend so far. Dub, what's
Absolutely.
good with you, bro?
Hey, I'm here. I'm breathing. I can't be mad. You know what I mean? It's a lot of foolishness going on in the world, but as a man, you gotta hold it down. And all y'all women out there holding it down and holding your men down. You know what I mean? Keep doing your thing.
Already. So yeah, man. Mr. Champion over here. Balling. You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah. Just won the championship for my little league I was running in. Shout out to my guys who I won the chip with.
hmm
You know what I mean?
Speak on it, man. So like, how many points your ass dropped? Cause I know you be balling and shit. I done seen your little clips and shit in the past. Nigga was going in and spin moves, layup.
I do a little bit of everything. You know what I mean? Out there
hmm
looking like Prince James. You know what I mean?
Yo,
You
low
know,
key, my son about to he about to try out for the team again next year. I told him, look, man, he going up to high school next year. You could possibly get in the door. Like they'll work with you, you feel what I'm saying, and then build you up. Long as you got the heart, and you know what I'm saying, like you can show them that you down with that shit. But
and the work ethic.
yeah, but he need to learn how to play like you feel me, organized ball. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right,
Because he be playing with his little homies out front, but he be trashing. I'm like, yo, they trash. You need better competition. You know what I mean?
right.
You gotta
You
step your
you always think you're nice until you play against somebody that's better than
exactly. Hold on one second.
you.
Yeah, like exactly.
Once you get a taste of real competition, it opens your eyes.
Yeah, like I told him, I
Real
was like,
fast.
yo, when we was coming up, like we used to go to the park, right? And if we wasn't trying to really have no competition, we knew which parks to go to. But if we wanted to get it popping, we knew we had to go to goddamn Lincoln. Shoot, if you was bold
Pen.
enough, Penn Park, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, but that's where you got your competition at. You know what I'm saying? Like on the,
Absolutely.
everyday basis. You know what I mean? Because you can't be playing with no scrubs. Like you gotta. I told him why you keep playing the dudes that you gotta like. You know what I'm saying? Basically, he played the niggas that he know he could beat.
Right.
Like
Consistently too.
word, like, come on, bro. You gotta step it up now. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That's like playing 2K on like the easiest mode just so you can get the
Rookie.
control. Yeah, just so you can get it down. You feel like you the shit. You playing on rookie.
Yep. Dropping
Like
dropping 97 points a
word,
game.
like put that drone on like, you know what I'm saying, superstar B.
Mm-hmm. Add some competition to your game.
You already know,
I
man.
definitely got a guy. Shout out to my guy, Brian Kennedy. He has the Kennedy's program and Kennedy's project, and he has programs where he works with guys and he does one-on-one skills challenges and stuff like that. So you know what I mean.
To try to get they like fundamentals and shit
Get the
right.
fundamentals right.
That's what I told him, bro. I'm like, you
Yep.
gotta your hustle and everything's one part, but you gotta have your ish down, bro. Like,
Right.
you feel me? And you gotta be teachable. You
Right.
feel
You
me?
gotta be coachable.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
'Cause
and it's just little things like that separate you from, you know what I mean, from the weak. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, you know what I mean. Like not everybody could go out there and play. There's a
facts.
lot of guys that can hoop, but there's not a lot of guys that can play organized.
Organized ball. That's what I
Yep.
was telling him, bro. I'm like, yo, you got it in you. You just gotta stay focused. Like he's definitely determined. But I said, look, man, we gotta get out on them courts. I'm gonna play in 1-on-1. I'm not gonna go easy on you. You
No,
feel me?
cook him.
I said, I'm going to cook you.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not gonna block every shot. I'm just going like, you know what I'm saying?
Punch that shit.
He said punch that
Don't give
shit.
him because the minute he can beat you, it's over for you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's it. You ain't got no more talk. Enjoy whooping his ass now. You know what I mean? Because eventually he's gonna grow, he's gonna get stronger, and
Yeah,
he's
he
gonna
be low key
surpass your
copying
game.
me and shit in there doing push ups and shit. I walked out, I saw him in a beater, like, hold up, bro. I had to look at him like, you doing push ups, little boy? He like, yeah, I did 50 of them. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. I did 50 of them.
Some
Like, all
light,
right, yeah,
some
yeah, you
light.
know what I'm
But
saying?
it's not like he said it like that. Like, yeah, there's 50 of them. Something light,
Mhm.
you know.
Well, nah, for him, that's a lot, low
That's
key.
that's a lot, you know. I
He
know,
young and shit.
but I
Mhm.
know a lot of grown men.
That can't do 50 push-ups. Yeah, you right. You right.
You
You right.
know,
I told him, yo, that's my sets. My sets are 50.
right?
You know what I mean?
If I drop down, it's 50 off rip,
Right, off the rip.
just on some drill sergeant Major Payne type
Bro,
shit. You know
that's
what I
my shit.
mean?
Like, sometimes when I'm like, I ain't really got my damn I need to go to GNC because I don't like to waste my workouts. But
Mhm,
so I ain't been going so hard. But when I wake up on my hard shit, down on the ground, I'm doing 100 straight off the wake up. You know what I'm
mhm.
saying? And then we gonna go from there till we hit three, and then three, 5,
Yeah,
straight up.
yeah.
That's why I was getting ripped so goddamn fast.
That's what it takes,
But as
man.
soon as you stop, bro, your shit be like,
Listen, you'll look in the mirror one day, you be like, "Oh yeah, them push-ups is working." Your chest, your arm, your
as
shoulders
soon
starting
as
to
you
look
stop,
brolic. 2 days later, and you don't work out.
it's a wrap.
You're like, "What the fuck?"
I gotta do at least 50 a day
You didn't gain
to keep
15
it going. You
pounds.
know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like to keep it going. My metabolism fast than the motherfucker, so I gotta take like gainers and shit.
Oh, word.
Like I don't eat enough, so I get that in those calorie drinks.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because I don't be eating breakfast. Sometimes I don't even eat lunch. Like I might just eat dinner.
Right, right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So I need all that shit to
Right.
carry me through. You feel me?
Nah, I hear that. I hear that. But it's
But
just
yo,
crazy.
what you gonna say?
No, I was just saying, it's just crazy. The older you get, you know what I mean? The harder it is to just lose weight or control your weight. Let's say that. Let's say control, because I'm not gonna say lose. It's easy to
Facts,
lose weight, but to control a motherfucker. One day you up 15 pounds, the next day you down 10, and you up 20. Yeah.
bro. I had shit. I gained though. I be looking at older videos and shit, and like really older photos,
Mm-hmm.
bro. I be like, damn, son. Nigga needed to do some push-ups, nigga. Like I thought I was
That
doing
nigga needed
100, and
a
I thought I was doing something.
stairmaster.
Like I
My
did a buck.
legs is
Yeah, like now a buck is laughable to a nigga. Like I said, I'll get up in the morning and just drop a buck, like boom, like won't stop.
mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And then you know what I'm saying, go from there. But yeah, the
Mm-hmm.
workouts are mandatory,
Absolutely.
especially the older you get. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Gotta stay in charge, man. Gotta stay fit.
But
Yeah.
shit, the bullshit, the madness,
What's up with the madness,
the
man? I
bullshit and
know
the
you got some
madness.
madness for
First of all, we just gonna jump into this right now, man. What's up with excuse me, drinking this fucking beer. Mischief.
me. Mm-hmm.
Mischief, excuse me. I said mischief.
Miss Chief. I was gonna say, who's Miss Chief?
Mischief, bro. Mischief, bro, with them goddamn boots. Would you wear them boots?
I don't fuck with them boots. I'm not gonna lie. I
Cause you
really
know they try to say they like the they like the Timberland 2.0s or some
I
shit.
got Timberlands on right
And
now.
they don't look shit
They
like
don't
them
look
damn
shit.
boots. I mean they do, but they don't. It's like a
What
mockery of the Tim. It's like a
the
mockery
hell?
of the Tim. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
hold on, we're gonna pull them up on the screen. It's a mockery of the motherfucking Timberland, man. We gonna see what this damn video is about. Hold, let's tap in.
Such a cultural icon. And so Colin's going to give you a quick breakdown of their history. If you want to see more about their history and more of their boots, go watch our other reviews. But here's Colin.
Look
in the
at that boot.
1980s, Timberlands became a youth fashion statement in Europe, starting in Italian boutique shops, which essentially started the process of Timberlands moving away from a functional waterproof boot to a lifestyle brand.
Right.
Then in the 90s, in New York, they really started to blow up. Allegedly, the popularity started because drug dealers were buying them to have comfortable, dry shoes to use all night. These corner drug
Bull said drug dealers was using them to have comfortable dry shoes all night. Them motherfuckers comfortable like that? You standing all night in some Tims?
I'm gonna need some insoles. So that's all.
Word, like put some
I'm gonna
Dr.
need some.
Shows
Yeah,
in them
I'm gonna need some
Jones.
personal insoles.
Come on, man. Tims they ain't
Listen,
comfy like that.
They're gonna be calling you Paul Bunyan.
And where he get that information from?
I don't even know. He don't look like he.
I gotta say,
I
I'm
was gonna
looking
say,
at
he
this
don't look
man like
he was born.
I don't want to judge a book by the cover, but it don't seem like Buddy was on the block no time. You know what I'm saying? Like, where did he get that from? Like, what?
Research.
Who gave you the information? Like, word. Like, damn, his black friends told him a little,
Uh-huh.
dealers were kind of style influencers and would have the cutting. Young people in Harlem would travel all the way to Midtown to purchase Timberland boots, which grew to have a significant value in predominantly black neighborhoods. Biggie Smalls was photographed wearing the boots during multiple performances and rapped about his Timbs for my hooligans in Brooklyn in his 1997 song Hypnotize. While Nas wore them throughout his 25-year career and rapped with lyrics like "Suede Timbs on my feet makes my cipher complete" in his 1994 song The World Is Yours.
classic.
All of these factors turned Timberlands into the must-have unofficial boot of New York City. It's dead brick, fam. Between 1991 and 2000, Timberland's profits increased from 80
Hold
million
up.
to over
Is he-
500 million,
Pause.
and by 2000,
He
revenues
gotta be
surpassed.
Jewish and
That's
grew up. Because
Around
you
that
you
shit.
know, in Brooklyn,
In
and
Brooklyn,
those
they got
areas,
the
a lot
Jews.
of Jewish
Hella
people
Jews.
around
They got a
there.
whole neighborhood. Yeah.
A whole block. Like I grew up across the street from a whole congregation of Jews.
Yeah,
you know what
man.
I'm saying? And we was on one side, and you knew they knew our culture.
Exactly. Plus, I mean, they right there.
They knew the culture.
Plus, I mean, come on, let's keep it real. Everybody like to hate on Kanye for saying it, but they do the labels and all that. They know what's up.
They know what's up.
You know what I'm
They
saying?
know what's up.
They definitely know what's up.
They watch real good.
I want to know what the hell Mischief was thinking with this damn boot.
Yeah.
$1 billion.
Say what?
According to the SEC,
Who the fuck designed that?
We gonna find out, but it seemed like they clearly took the bottom of the boot
Right.
to make a lot of the boot. Like it looked like a platform.
Yes, it looked like the bottom of the shit.
That shit awkward.
Timberland was estimated to be worth 1.54 billion in 2017, and the cultural significance still remains.
So you can understand, with such a long history and such a culturally significant history, with people wearing them from anywhere on the streets of New York to literally construction sites literally just down the road, Timberlands are just everywhere. They mean so much to so many people, and
Construction
they're such a
boots.
reliable boot that's part of what made them so famous. So what is this boot that Mischief is made based off of that?
What
Well,
the
the brand is
fuck?
Mischief. The style is the 2x4 or the 2x4, if you're where I'm from. They weigh 2 pounds 11 ounces, pretty heavy. They retail for
Bruh.
400-ish. There's a question mark by it,
Hell
so I'm not sure if
no.
we actually know how much it is, so it might just be a big question mark. They're made in China, and we don't know how they're positioned because we're recording this before they're released. So shout out to Mischief for sending us these. It's so fun to do these. I love
Oh
doing
my
Mischief
gosh.
videos. But if you do want a pair of these, be sure to check out the links or the QR codes or wherever the link is to buy a pair of these before they're
Right.
gone, because a lot of times these Mischief drops sell out really quick. So now let's start actually looking at this boot. What is it? How is it built? What are the materials? Well, one thing you might have noticed right off the bat is that's different from regular Timberlands is Timberlands are made of a nubuck leather that's a typical leather, but it's lightly sanded on top to give it that microfiber finish. It's a high quality leather. It's waterproof. And what is the 2x4 made out of? It's basically all rubber, all the way
rubber
through.
or some shit, right?
Which still gives you that waterproof aspect of Timberlands, but it's not leather. Obviously, it's
Get
rubber,
the
so that's a very
outta
big
here.
difference. But the paneling is very similar. Your collars are the same. The way the eyelets drop down, obviously less eyelets, but the general paneling of this vamp we're wrapping all the way around. And obviously, we'll get to the outsole later. But just to double check
They had
what
to
the
tweak
material is, we did the burn test and it melted just like rubber. It's about 3.3 millimeters thick. We ran the puncture test. It took about 29 pounds to puncture through. And one of the things that people like Timberlands for fashion and for just workwear is that they're waterproof and they're a pretty reliable boot. So we wanted to see if the 2x4 was waterproof. So we dunked it in the waterproof tank, and it's surprisingly waterproof. Even through the stitching on the side, it didn't really leak in a lot of water. And not that anyone's working on these, but we're doing a comparison
He
to
said
see
not
how
that anybody
accurate they
working.
got and how far away they were able to get it without being sued. And if we start looking at the inside of these boots and comparing them, if you remember, the Timberlands have a leather lining through the quarter of the boot, and then just synthetic lining or fabric lining through the rest. And then they have 400-gram Permaloft insulation. Compare that to the Mischiefs, where on the inside it looks like it's leather lined, and I was almost convinced it was leather until we burned it with a lighter and it melted and fizzled, and so it's not leather, it's a synthetic leather. And synthetic leathers are very tricky. Sometimes it's almost impossible to tell unless you burn them, but it looks like it's fully lined all the way through. And then you also, one interesting thing that I really love that Mischief does is they get really down to the fine details. Because if you look at this Timberland insole, these little hexagon things, compare that to the Mischief version, very similar, but different enough that they can't really be like, hey,
they
copy
can't
this.
do nothing.
It's like, but still clearly inspired by it, even down to the
Right.
pattern on the bottom of the insole. I love seeing that kind of stuff. Then underneath, you can see that lining's kind of wrapped underneath, but not really. anything else I can tell from the inside. I can feel there's some relief holes in the midsole. And the midsole's not super squishy, so we'll see how it's all built when we get it cut in half. But then to the most interesting part, the outsole. The Timbs have this classic luggy pattern that have been really popularized by work boots, anything from the Vibram V100 to Pacific Northwest boots to more casual luggy boots, hiking boots. A lot of the most famous hiking boots have this exact pattern on the outsole. And Timberlands have definitely helped popularize it, and it's an important part of this boot. And one really cool thing about this outsole pattern, regardless of who puts it on the bottom of their boots and which brand, is this pattern's been around for a long time. I think it's like 60 or 70 years old. And it's just another really cool example of something that got figured out and optimized in a different period of time. And still today, probably one of the most popular, if not the most popular work outsole around. And it's one of those things that just kind of gets forgotten about. It's the bottom of the boot. It's not a big deal, but it's one of the most important parts of why Timberlands are popular, because
Like
it's not
every
just
time I
that
see
it's
this
a
motherfucker
nice looking boot
modeling
that
and
people can
shit,
wear,
I get mad.
but it's a boot that you can
He
work
said
in.
I
And in
get saucy. So question
Like, this
question
nigga just
is,
jumped into the damn water with with the bottoms on top of his boot.
would you rock the boots?
Fuck no. Not rocking no shit.
He said, "Fuck no, that's a disgrace to the NY in my
No
blood."
way. Don't disrespect the Timbs like that. You know what I
Like,
mean? I'm
yo,
all for a creative mind. You know what I mean? You're doing something different. You're trying shit out.
mm.
That's not gonna make it, buddy.
Not gonna make it
That's
for
not
real.
gonna make it. That's not gonna get a
But
lot of
nah, let's
sales.
keep it a bean though. They do look better than stupid ass red Jones. If somebody was like red Jones or those, you had to wear them hoes. Which way?
You talk about the
The big red boots
that come up to your
Yeah,
to your knees
them
like
big old
stockings,
damn,
and they're big as shit.
them big
Motherfuckers
old,
be
them damn Rupert boots. Them
yeah.
damn,
Where did they get the idea from that? A cartoon or something?
them damn gumball boots. Like nigga, something like one of them cartoon boots. Nigga, like the hell.
That's just crazy.
But I would rather wear those than those boots.
I'd burn both of them, but what I'm saying is
I burn both of them. Real shit though.
I'd
The
rather put the Timbs on.
the actual Timbs.
Yeah. And wear it around my house.
Those
It's just
motherfuckers
that-
is big rubber boots, bro.
Bro, the big red ones? Nah, man.
You see, they try to make the big. They ain't try. They made them in black. Like that was gonna make a difference. It don't matter what color them big ugly motherfuckers on. You look
Hey,
stupid
yo,
in them
you look
hoes.
dumb as shit, yo.
Like
That's just, it don't matter if you get a size 9. The size 9 look like a 12.
mhm.
You get a size 12, it look like a 15.
Them Joneses, bro.
They big as hell.
Bro, it's like they are really cartoon boots.
Yeah.
Like
yeah. Like,
like-
you only wear that like
those are really
you don't just wear that. You wear that to Comic-Con or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Where you have a reason to wear that.
What was that chick's name? Shit, Popeye's girlfriend, bro. Yeah,
Olive oil.
olive oil boots. That's what they look like.
Yo.
That all look like olive oil boots, yo.
Oh, man.
Straight up. Look, hold up. We gotta put the olive oil boots on the screen because it's that real. Hold
That's
up, people. Check out the olive oil boots. Olive oil boots is crazy.
That's just
But
crazy.
them Jones look like olive oil boots, bruh.
That's just crazy.
They do. Look at them hoes. They come up to the shin.
Yep.
If they bake them hoes in brown, they olive oil boots. Early. That shit crazy.
Big ass boot.
Big ass, ugly ass fucking boots. Said ass math. Big ass, ugly ass, funky ass.
That funky ass, stupid
Funky
ass
ass
boots.
boots.
Yeah. I don't know. I like I said, I like the creative mind, but you know,
Mhm.
sometimes we go a little too far.
They went way too far.
The motherfuckers just want to put anything on.
They went all the way too far.
You know,
And
not even rocking it right. You know what I mean? You rocking the big red boots with brown pants and a green shirt. Like you
How
can't.
could you? What's the right way to rock them?
That's what I'm saying. You gotta look
What you
tacky.
gonna put on?
You have to look tacky.
Even if you wear some like bell bottom pants, the toe of them big motherfuckers gonna act like, what the fuck is this nigga wearing up
Right.
under there? Like,
It should be
yeah,
sticking out of your pants still.
you feel me?
I don't get it.
But
But
yeah,
to
man.
each his own, you know what I mean? So there's a lot of people out there who like them shits because there's a lot of people wearing them.
That's crazy.
Just like
It's
just
it's
like
a
the
lot
little
of hype beasts. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah,
It's one of those hype beast shoes.
yep, yep.
You know what I mean?
Motherfuckers rock it because it's something new. You know,
Doing too damn much, if you ask
yeah,
me.
that you know,
Doing
I don't think that's a trend I need to follow.
Nah, definitely not. Definitely not, bro. But check this out, bro. The homie Benzino been crashing out lately. Not really crashing out, but he been going hard on Eminem. I don't know
Why
if you've been peeping.
why he going so hard on Eminem? I've been peeping. Why he going so hard on Eminem?
I think it really happened because like M did say some shit recently about like well, talking shit about Benzino and talk about Coi Leroy. What that's her name, right? Coi Leroy. I was gonna say Koi Fish, nigga.
koi fish.
She got the koi in it.
She got
But
the-
anyway, her little skinny ass, low key sexy too. I ain't gonna hold you. She definitely got sex appeal. Benzino,
Who? That's his wife.
that's his daughter.
Pull up a picture. I don't think I ever seen
Koi
corduroy, like the
said
pants.
corduroy like the pants. Oh my goodness. Hold up. I don't know how to spell that bitch name. Coi Leray. There he is. Yeah, that bitch.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
Yeah, that bitch
Absolutely,
right
yep.
there. This young lady. But yeah, like Eminem has said some slick ish or whatever. And he wasn't taking too kindly of that. Yeah, Coi Leray right there, you know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom. But the homie Benzino went to Mom's Spaghetti, Eminem's restaurant, on a total crash out you feel what I'm saying, mission, taping himself doing a video. Now you know that's like the classic what you call it,
That's crazy.
diss track type ish where you go to a motherfucker hood or you go to like, you know what I'm saying?
Hold up. So when he was like, my stomach is heavy, knees weak, mom's spaghetti.
He made a restaurant called Mom's Spaghetti, bro. He bugging. This nigga made a
Yo,
restaurant called that
because
shit
when
Mom's
you
Spaghetti.
said that was the first thing that came to my head.
Look, check it. This
It
man
wasn't even the
Benzino went
fact
to
that he
Mom's
opened up-
Spaghetti
Yes.
and start turning up.
Eminem did.
He all in the spot.
My nigga Sugar Ray out here shooting.
It's over. You did everything you need to do. We good now. Hey, I'll call y'all. Call when y'all get to the side.
Tweaking.
Knees weak.
Bro, so he's going back to Boston. Just look at tapping in anyway.
See, I start throwing the spaghetti around.
Oh, think about Detroit, you look at my babies. Oh, man.
He
took the sign?
sign, B. This nigga took the sign.
Oh, man.
Is that a charge? Like, can he get him for that? Like,
I mean, you gotta get caught.
yeah,
you
like,
know.
I mean, niggas take street signs.
But you are
street signs all
on
the time.
camera doing this shit. you know?
Yeah, like, bro, come on, bro. It's funny, but it's like, why?
He's just being childish.
Damn.
He didn't even eat the shit.
Damn. I mean, but okay.
That guy's so disrespectful.
Do you really want to buy something there if you're not
Oh
really
my
trying to
God.
support him?
No way. In history,
Right.
doing me like this. Crazy as hell.
Frozen spaghetti dinner.
My nigga Benzino.
Hey, listen, man. This just ain't no one-time thing. Every time I come to the D, motherfucker Big Ben hold me down.
Oh, yeah.
All right? Grizzly. Put that thing on you. For real.
That nigga crazy, man.
Made to order March rolls on. This week we're opening up the SBD.
So
But it's
he
like,
so he went to Mom's Spaghetti to pretty much
shoot a diss track. It was strategic.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. So he's gonna use all that.
All that footage. He said he's
Footage
in
of-
that bitch throwing spaghetti, all type of shit.
Okay, now it makes sense.
Yeah, he in
Now it
that
makes
joint
sense.
trying like, low blow that nigga real quick.
Right.
Like, I'm in your backyard. What you gonna do?
Right.
Like, nigga, I'm in Detroit. What's up?
Throwing spaghetti in your restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
And nigga say, you see how I was throwing the spaghetti?
Yeah. Giving no care
Yo,
in the world. No goddamn fucks given. You know what
I
I'm
got
saying?
one word for that. Childish.
It was very childish.
Childish as shit.
It was definitely, but you know what it was? His ego was hurt because he got on Drink Champs crying.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Now he said he didn't. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I think that was low key why he did it. Like he got to do something. Eminem just did the freaking video on Lyrical Lemonade. I don't know if you saw that shit,
No.
but this nigga went crazy.
He went crazy on him?
Yes, he did,
Lyrical Lemonade.
bro. He went crazy on the channel Lyrical Lemonade.
Oh, okay, got you. I thought he dropped a track called Lyrical Lemonade.
Nah, bro. He went nuts. I'm gonna see if I can but yeah, man, he definitely snapped on him in a recent video. I'm gonna pull this shit up right quick. I don't wanna
Yeah, if you
hold up, where the fuck is it? Oh, there it is. There it is.
the
Nigga,
level J. Cole been in.
nigga.
If I'm J. Cole, how I'm feeling about that? Because motherfuckers put Eminem up there in they top 10.
Bro, you see why he's salty though.
Hold up. Is Eminem in your top 10? All-time rappers?
I'm not gonna lie. Cause I'm talking rap.
Rap.
I'm talking rap.
Rap.
Fuck yeah.
I'm not putting Eminem in my top 10.
Nah, fuck that.
I can't.
Fuck that.
As far as entertainers in
Fuck that.
rap,
I'm not sleeping on that man.
I'm not. He made more money than a lot of motherfuckers.
That nigga out rap a lot of motherfuckers.
But I can name 5 of top 10 easily. And I know that's not sure 5. Or it'll probably be a mix.
I don't care about like the where they at.
Yeah.
But
I'm
in the group,
yeah.
fuck yeah.
I'm gonna put, and this is
I don't
no,
even know who the
and
fuck
this
is number one. I don't have
this,
no number one.
right,
No
this
number
ain't no
nothing.
chronological order.
I just be like, yo, M is in there because he.
I'm gonna
M be
put
spitting.
I'm gonna put
You
Nas
can't
up
put
there.
That past the nigga. Like the nigga be spitting.
I'm gonna put Big, because even with the short
Nas got the nigga on his album. What Kings of These 3? Nas got him on the album.
you gotta put Pac.
He up there, man. Everybody like to sleep on a nigga, but M be spitting, bro. M be spitting like a
You
motherfucker.
gotta put Kiss.
You sleeping on M, I don't know what the fuck wrong with you. That nigga be.
You gotta put Lil Wayne.
Yeah, of course. All them niggas is in there, but like M is in there too. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Like M is in there.
What I'm saying, all I'm saying is he's not in my
Cassidy
top
in
5.
there.
Cass. Gotta put Cass.
Like, come on. And Cassidy's one to know. Like, come on, man. Like,
Cassidy's literally in my top 3, honestly.
he up there. He up there.
You know, as far as lyricists,
But you saying like, would I put M in my top 10? Fuck yeah.
in the top 10.
Fuck, I'm not gonna leave him out. Hell no.
He probably.
You just heard that verse?
I was gonna say he'll probably.
Did you hear that verse just now? This is 2020 fucking 4.
It's a lot of motherfuckers.
A lot of motherfuckers is not spitting, bro.
It's a lot of
not
motherfuckers. I'm talking about, and we're talking all time. That's the reason I said he's not in my top 10 for all.
Oh, he's definitely
time.
there for all time. Hell yeah.
Big L.
He's definitely
You know
there.
what I'm saying? It's a lot of rappers, man.
M's up there.
And I heard an argument with that too. It was talking about
Like he might rap about a lot of outlandish shit, but when he's spitting, like say he got a problem with a motherfucker and he's rapping, he's chewing shit, bro. He's dissecting shit. He's doing flows that are, you know what I'm saying?
This is the only rapper I've heard say, I'm getting so bored with rap, I'm gonna start a new language. And the motherfucker just started rapping.
Just the
some
shit
other
he was saying to Benzino, like the fucking
style is just different.
the I sty and all that extra. He was saying some bars, bro.
Yeah,
He
bitch
was
is that-
chewing this man.
That's-
And I'm pretty sure it wasn't nobody sitting in the room pitching them lines like the other motherfuckers. Like that's the thing. Like Benzino did the fucking kill shot, the fucking rap Elvis. Excuse me.
Nah.
He did the rap Elvis.
Benzino
And
don't got no bars, man.
but I'm saying like that's the shit that everybody. Oh, he's rapping. Like that was
No.
his most decent fucking shit. And it's like, did you hear rap Elvis?
His ghostwriter wrote
Did,
that.
did you hear rap Elvis though?
Yeah, his ghostwriter.
That's what I'm saying. Like with Eminem, you ain't gotta even think about that shit. You know that's Eminem.
It's all emotions
That's
coming from
all
that motherfucker.
M, bro. Like I don't
when
know.
he rap about Benzino, it's almost like he's thinking about Mariah. He's thinking about Nick. He's thinking about what's the other boy he was battling
crazy.
He's thinking about Machine Gun. You know what I mean?
He fucking
Everything he
folded
hates,
Machine Gun Kelly.
everything he hates in life, he brings that energy towards Benzino, and this has been since the beginning.
He folded that man. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely one of them ones.
Benzino had one song.
Benzino out here throwing spaghetti at
What
walls.
what was his one hit?
I don't even
you
know.
could kind of call him a one-hit wonder as far as rap goes.
I wasn't really into Benzino. Like back then, like growing up, like all I really knew him from was
he had a single, bro.
He had a single that was hit. It was him and Mad Niggas in Black. But I don't know what it was because it wasn't my thing. Like back then, I was on Rough Riders, Cash Money, like all that shit. I wasn't listening to no fucking Benzino.
One single, bro.
It was probably a single. I walked away and got some juice. I went down to the blue store and got me some chips and juice and shit and went back to my grandma's house, back to her room to watch the videos.
You knew this song.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't watch his shit. You know what I mean? It was certain videos that would come on. I'd take my ass, run down to the store, go grab me some fishies and shit, come back. You feel me? But Benzino, I don't really know his catalog like that. You know what I mean? I gotta do some research on his history.
Damn, I don't even know.
That nigga, bruh.
I guess he had a couple of singles, but I don't know any of them. I'm trying to think of the one.
And that's what's so bad about the whole scenario. It's like you can't even name like one top Benzino hit. You feel me?
At all.
At all. Like I might have saw a video or something. I don't really know. I really know him from the source. Like that's really the main shit. And he wasn't even doing that first. That was after the fact. You know what I mean? Not the shit on Benzino. Shout out to Benzino, but I just really was never really into his music for real, so I couldn't even tell you. But I know in this situation, he definitely doing the old school, not really old school, but the like usual battle tactics. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna pull up in your hood, I'm gonna pull up in your whatever, and I'm gonna disrespect that shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But shit, yo, to let something run right quick, I gotta goddamn put some juice in my cup. I need to run and refill. But shit, Fredro Starr been on a goddamn interview tour. You remember him from like Moesha and shit?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He been going on this little well, not little. His campaign recently interviewing and shit. I don't know where he came from for real, but I'm glad that, you know, he's still out here making some noise. You feel me? Talking to the goddamn interviewers and shit. Putting some information out there that we really ain't know about. He been low key telling about all type of shit. Like he was in the club when Diddy and Sean had that situation. He was in the club.
Oh, he was with him?
Nah, he was just in the club the night the shit happened. You know what I'm
He was
saying?
on some separate shit, but
but he was there, so he was giving a recount, you know what I'm saying, talking about what happened that night. But in this video right here, we finna react to, man. Fredro Starr reveals Brandy was beefing with Countess Vaughn. You remember the other chick that was on Moesha and shit? The little, I believe that's the little chubby chick. The little chubby chick that was on Moesha.
Okay.
He had beef. Well, she had beef or whatever with Brandy and shit like that. So
word.
Yeah.
The joint that was on the Parkers.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, that's real talk. But I want to backtrack, right? I want to go back to Moesha. Why did Moesha end? Because I always heard this rumor that Brandy, she was beefing with the girl that played Kim on the show.
One of the hardest
Countess Vaughn?
What?
Yeah, one of the hardest. Slam!
Yeah.
Let the boys be boys.
Legendary.
Legend.
It didn't. I mean, there was definitely friction. Definitely, there was times on the set where they had an argument once or twice, and they got over it. You know what I'm saying? People argue. It's part of, you know, they you know. But I'm gonna keep it real. Countess Vaughn was funny. She was hilarious, and they needed her on the show. So she had a right to beef. She had a right to speak her mind. She had a right to whatever happened. I'm sure that she was frustrated enough to where it exploded. And I can tell you that the show, I wasn't on the show. Like I said, they kicked me off the show the second season. You know what I mean? So I don't know what happened after that. But Countess was so dope and so much of a great actress and so funny, they gave her own show. They said, you know what? They're not getting along. Let's give her own show. She talking that shit like she can hold it down, and she rocked for 5 years. She did 100 episodes. All she got to do is check her mailbox. So, sometimes beefing is good. They was able to get 2 shows out of it. They might have been acting. Yo, act like you don't like me. Act like you don't like me. All right, this is an act. All right, let's go. You know what I mean? Like they're actresses.
Right.
They could have been fucking acting. That could have been a whole act. And they just milked them. Wow. I'm thinking about this. Like, they probably had an argument and then went, wow, they milked the system. Wow, I didn't even think about it. Because the Parkers was the next move. After Moesha's, the writers had another job. The producers had another job. It was a spinoff. And they was going to do a spinoff with me. I had the script, everything. There was a spinoff script. I was in the barbershop because on Moesha, they had me working in the barbershop. And my father was the guy from Cooley High, the smooth, cool nigga, who played Coach Cheeks. No, not Coach. He played Lawrence. What's his name, man? Jacob. Lawrence Hilton. Jacob. There you go. He was my father on Moesha, and we had a spinoff. We sat there. They was like, "What you want your spinoff to be?" I was like, "I want to be in the barbershop." And it just didn't pop off, man. I almost had him. I was just too street. I almost had him, God. Almost had him, bro.
Imagine if he would have did that damn spinoff. If I could see what he's saying. Like they might have had started a little drawn, did a little spinoff with the Parkers so they could separate and shit. If he would have got his shit, he was already he on mad movies from the 90s.
Yeah, they like that.
And good roles too. He always played the fucking gruddy nigga though. The fucking cruddy nigga.
He's Onyx, my nigga.
Yeah, he always played the grimy nigga. Like that's low key his perfect role.
Like he's a street, straight up street.
You know what I'm saying?
That would have been crazy. They would have spun the shit off. Even if I would have got 1 year, that would have been crazy. My stupid ass on network television with my own show, should have been crazy. And we was blowing it down on Moesha.
Yo.
we was in Cali. We was blowing it down.
right.
Straight up.
That rumor always been out there, yo, that her and Brandy was beefing and shit. But
yeah, and that rumor was true. But like I said, they actresses. That shit probably was they probably was acting.
They could have acted. Yeah.
Great fucking job.
That's possible.
When y'all was on set, what kind of shows was on y'all set? Family Matters. Was that on y'all set?
No. Nah. It was just you know what? No, they weren't.
What shows was on y'all set, yo?
In the House, LL Cool J was next door to us, and Moesha. Those two were on the same lot.
In the House is a classic.
Those two were on the same lot. And I remember I was on the set doing Moesha and Aaliyah and Kadada, because, they was cool with LL, and Aaliyah and Kadada was in one of those little cars, because when you're on because now we on Paramount set. The second season, we went to Paramount. That's when the big money came in. That's when they was killing them.
Big money.
Everybody got a double pay to raise. It was crazy. And that's when me and LL was going to Shondora's every day. And I'll
Art.
never forget that Aaliyah,
Spending
Kadada
that
came.
check.
They was driving cart and they stopped by Moesha and I was like, "What's up?" And Aaliyah was like, looked at me like I was an alien and she looked at me like she didn't want to say nothing to me. I don't know, like she didn't like me or something. I don't know. And they just, but I knew Kadada and I was like, all right, and no, I'll never forget that time because you don't see people like Aaliyah a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when I seen it, I was like, oh shit, it's fucking Aaliyah. They drove off and shot. And I was like, she don't like me or something? I'm like, what did I do to her? Like, you know what I mean? I don't know.
Too street, my nigga. That
Fam.
further lets you know that the niggas that she was surrounded by might have not been that street.
Or they could have been street, but they were just there's just two different types of street.
Discipline. Huh.
There's hood niggas, like, okay,
Yeah.
there's us, right? We fly. Like, we get clean. We handle our business.
I'm not a street nigga.
But I'm saying, like, just on some like,
100.
just on some hood shit. Like,
I'm a hood nigga.
like,
yeah,
like
I'm from the hood.
they hood niggas, but they the other type of hood niggas that like just be low key dirty, like the dirty hood niggas,
Street niggas.
like the dirty
Street
hood.
nigga don't give a fuck about nothing.
Like we low key like, I don't know, at least a nigga like me,
Yeah.
a hood nigga. Like if I was from NY or some shit, I'd probably be from like Harlem or some shit, cause them niggas get fly. You feel me? I'd probably be like Harlem, like nigga. Don't get these fly clothes twisted. We can still get busy, but we like to be fresh. You feel what I'm saying? Like, like that. Like Sticky Fingers is more like stick 'em up, dirty, like hoodies and Timbs,
Street.
like raw, like
Street nigga.
like low key gangster shit, nigga.
Straight street nigga. They know what they know what street niggas. Most street niggas are gangsters. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
They'll run up on you real fast.
You feel me? But you know, oh shit, I just saw 4444 on my goddamn screen. Anyway, yeah, man. That nigga Fredro Starr was definitely a loose cannon back then. You feel me? So I could definitely see her being like, you know what I'm saying? But let's get on to this shit, man. You know, like the whole death of Left Eye, right? Was definitely one of them things that was like, you know, mysterious.
Mm-hmm.
She died. She was riding down the road perfectly fine, and all of a sudden she just swerves and hits a tree. You know what I'm saying? It's weird. But the homie Cat Williams, you know what I'm saying, was speaking on the situation, saying that it was like, you know what I'm saying, you know, obviously a botched sacrifice. And we gonna go ahead and cover this joint right quick because it's one of them joints that like eyes finna cover. And I'm glad it didn't go the way I wanted to because we low key could cover this motherfucker right now and get that clitter dip. You feel me? We need that clip. So let's get it popping right now, man. Let's get it going.
These rappers get not incidental. Somebody made $100 million and now don't have to talk to that artist or none of their crew. Don't have to validate none of their contracts.
A lot. That means every time an album gets sold, TLC gets 56 cents. So 10 million records, $5.6 million.
That's a lot of
Seems
money.
like a lot of money. Well, it's not a lot of money when the record company has spent $3 million to record your album.
How come you guys didn't include the Clive Davis, you know, pulling a out on Clive Davis part in the biopic?
Well, first of all, we didn't pull out any on Clive, and we did have a moment, but you got to keep in mind it's hard to tell every little detail.
It's been over 2 decades since we lost 1/3 of.
Said they upped the blicky on Clive Davis and held him hostage for their royalties. You know who was the ringleader for that shit?
Yep.
Who you think?
Little Lisa Left Eye.
You already know.
The iconic TLC, Lisa Left Eye Lopez, and her loss is still felt in the music scene. And to this day, theories about the bizarre accident that took Lisa's life are drawing attention. Not just from fans, but also from industry heavyweights like Cat Williams, who seem to think that a lot of these so-called accidents in the entertainment world are not accidental at all. Lisa lost her life in 2002 in a tragic car crash in Honduras, and as news of Lisa's passing spread, whispers started swirling that the official narrative of her death didn't add up. Some folks in the industry even began drawing connections between Lisa's untimely demise and the tragic loss of Aaliyah, who passed away almost a year to the day before Lisa. And here's where it gets even more intriguing. New details have recently emerged suggesting that Lisa's death could be linked to something darker. Rumors of industry sacrifice and names like Clive Davis are being tossed around. So what's the real deal behind Lisa Left Eye's death? Did Cat Williams really confirm this was another industry sacrifice? Let's get into it.
He goes up and up and up. So they this $20 million guy, but they reach $60 million in benefits.
Lisa Left Eye Lopez, alongside her bandmates T-Boz and Chili, made up the iconic R&B group TLC, and together they ruled the late 90s and early 2000s music scene with infectious beats and unapologetic attitude. But at the height of all the fame and glory, tragedy struck with a devastating blow on April 25th, 2002. On that day, Lisa's life was tragically cut short in a car accident while she was in Honduras. Lisa was in Honduras on a 30-day spiritual retreat, seeking comfort and peace after going through some messy situations in both her personal and professional life. So on April 25th, 2002, Lisa was off to shoot some video footage with her friends and a few locals in Honduras. She decided to take the wheel of a rented SUV, but as they were cruising along a calm country road in perfect weather, Lisa suddenly lost control of the vehicle and slammed into a tree. The aftermath was devastating. Lisa was gone in an instant, but miraculously, all the other passengers managed to survive. Now here's where it gets even more surreal. Lisa's friends, who were tagging along to capture footage for her documentary, ended up recording the whole tragic incident on camera.
I don't even like watching this shit. Seen this before. Fucked up.
Oh, bro.
This is her dying on camera.
But
nowhere,
there's
bro.
another spine-chilling twist to this story. Just days before Lisa's passing, she was involved in another horrifying incident that took the life of a young Honduran boy. Lisa was riding shotgun in a car driven by her assistant, Stephanie Patterson, when tragedy struck. They accidentally hit a young local boy named Bayron Isaúl Fuentes Lopez, and sadly, the boy didn't make it. But neither Lisa, her assistant, nor the boy's parents reported the incident. Instead, Lisa took it upon herself to step in and ease the burden on Bayron's parents. According to People, she personally covered the medical and funeral expenses for the grieving family. Now fast forward to the aftermath of Lisa's tragic passing, and the footage she and her friends captured in Honduras takes on a haunting significance. This very footage became the foundation for the 2007 VH1 documentary Last Days of Left Eye. And in one scene straight out of a horror movie, Lisa opens up about how she felt a ghostly presence haunting her after Bayron's death.
These are the shoes that belong to the little boy.
Why she got this nigga shoes?
Why? His last name was Lopez.
They got the last. It's got the same last name.
Later on, Lisa's brother Ronald Lopez confirmed that Lisa had a strange feeling after the boy.
Fam, why does she have his shoes? Like, you
And
know
why y'all
already.
and why y'all got the same last name?
Right, that shit's just creepy. This shit mad creepy.
His death. He said, I think Lisa felt like death was coming, and maybe it got this boy by accident instead of her. Lisa's publicist, Jay Morose, made a similar comment, saying she felt an energy that was coming to a close for her, the end of her time on Earth with us. But there's another side to this story that delves into those long-standing rumors about sacrifices in the music industry. See, some insiders have drawn parallels between Lisa's tragic passing and the death of Aaliyah. Aaliyah's life was cut tragically short in a plane crash in the Bahamas on August 25th,
They were both very
2001,
fine.
almost
Very fine
exactly
young
a
ladies.
year before Lisa's demise. And over the years, there's been a
Beautiful.
whirlwind of speculation surrounding Aaliyah's death, with some folks claiming that it
Aaliyah
might
was
have
a
been
different
orchestrated. And those whispers gained even more traction when it came to light that Aaliyah was given a sleeping pill and carried on the plane unconscious.
Aaliyah was given a sleeping pill and carried onto the plane unconscious before the fatal crash happened in the Bahamas. Kingsley Russell, who was 13 at the time, was in the car that drove Aaliyah and her team to the airport for their return flight to Miami. According to Kingsley Russell, they took her out of the van and she didn't even know she was getting boarded on a plane.
According to eyewitnesses, before boarding the plane, Aaliyah put up a fuss and refused to get on until someone from her team handed her a pill and she quickly passed out. So when you start connecting the dots, it seems like both Aaliyah and Lisa had some sort of gut feeling or premonition shortly before their tragic end. Now let's talk about music video director Hype Williams, because he's another piece of the puzzle connecting Lisa Left Eye and Aaliyah. So just before her passing, Aaliyah started shooting the video for Rock the Boat with Hype, and they kicked off filming in Miami. But then out of the blue, Hype decided to shift the production to the Bahamas. Aaliyah's ex Dame Dash spilled the beans later on, revealing that he had warned her against getting on that plane because he felt Hype had no reason to pressure her to fly to the Bahamas. Besides that, Dame claimed that Lenny Kravitz offered Aaliyah his private jet, but Hype allegedly took it from her.
You know, I knew that that was going to happen. And then when she actually was saw the plane, she, you know, we had the Blackberries, and she said, "I don't like this plane." And I was like, "Well, don't get on it." And what I was really more tight about was that I had heard that Lenny Kravitz had offered her a jet and that Hype had took the jet. So that's what really pissed me off about the situation when I heard about that.
So with all these eerie coincidences stacking up, it's no wonder that fans and even some celebs have started tossing around the idea that Aaliyah's death might have been something more sinister, like an industry sacrifice. Also, let's not forget that Mary J. Blige literally called Aaliyah's spiritual murder.
I just know that that was a murder. You know what I'm saying? That was a spiritual murder, whether people know it or not, because God don't kill people.
Now, why would Mary use the word murder to describe a plane accident? Well, we can only speculate because Mary still refuses to explain what she meant by that. Now, as for Hype Williams and his connection to Lisa, these two crossed paths after teaming up for TLC's No Scrubs music video, as well as Lisa's solo debut, Block Party. But here's where things get really intriguing. According to an article by BET, Hype joined Lisa for a trip to Honduras in 2001, a year before her death. But they weren't just there to soak up the sun. Instead, they were reportedly on a mission to meet with Dr. Sebi, this Honduran healer who made quite the name for himself with his alternative healing methods. So Dr. Sebi stirred up quite a controversy with his unconventional beliefs, claiming he could cure any disease under the sun with nothing but herbs. He even denied that HIV caused AIDS and claimed a special diet could cure AIDS patients. Now, despite his controversial beliefs, Dr. Sebi managed to build himself quite the following, running a popular treatment center in Honduras before expanding his practice to New York City and LA. And get this, he even had some big name clients, including Michael Jackson.
And he was one of the ones that actually disappeared. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was also a person who like mysteriously died.
Who?
You know what I'm saying?
Sebi?
Yeah, like he was proving so much shit. Dr. Sebi, like,
Oh yeah, I already know that.
yeah, like he done proved so much shit and then he just disappeared, like, and it's just weird how that type of shit happens. Michael Jackson, now they got him on the screen. He one of the other ones that he spoke out about some shit. It really comes down to their money, bro. You play with their money, you know what I'm saying? That's what I think. I mean,
Yeah.
because I mean, shit, the same shit with Mike. Talk about his royalties and shit. He wanted to get paid.
And John Travolta.
It's tough,
Dr.
man,
Sebi
because
eventually got
it's tough because it's, at the end of the day, when we going down the truth, we know what it takes to be in the industry and the levels that you have to reach before you are at a certain level. A lot of these actresses, actors, entertainers are witches. And you have a contract.
They don't want to talk about that shit.
It's a lot of shit you gotta live up to. It's a lot of shit you gotta go through. You might be good for a long time, and then after a while, it's like, you know what? Hey, it's your time to.
It's your
It's
time to
your
pay the
time
piper.
to pay the piper. You know what I'm saying? You gotta
Your
go through some
time
shit
to,
now.
yeah,
You
cash
know?
out, cuz.
Yep. So
It's wild
it's
though.
wild, man.
It's some very creepy shit. You know what I'm saying?
And it's very spiritual.
Just like MJ, I mean, excuse me, MJ, yeah, Mary J. Blige was saying it was a spiritual murder. Like that shit was definitely a body. They put it like that. I don't want to say that word because they're gonna pick it up on the damn transcript and then be all some bullshit. But yeah, it's a body. You feel me? And but yeah, man. I mean, for a long time, everybody thought that was a weird scenario for her to just be gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it sucks because she's so dope. She was a dope artist, man.
You could say that about a lot of entertainers.
And that's the crazy, spooky part too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, what type of issues going on to where everybody is getting picked off?
Right. And why does everyone lose? Well, everyone really famous lose someone. We all lose people, so I'm not gonna make it seem like that. But
Yeah.
why do you lose someone right
You know what?
before you get to that I made it point?
Yeah. It seemed like it happened a little sooner when you about to drop an album or some shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
That shit is crazy, bro. That shit is crazy.
Absolutely.
So yo, man.
Absolutely.
Coming up soon, man. We got this damn event we about to tap in with the hip hop joint. It's like it's basically an open mic
Talent show.
Yeah, like an open mic type scenario, you know what I mean? And we ain't even gonna spill too many more beans about that. We just gonna let that thing just do what it do. But yeah, man. This week definitely been one of them weeks, bro.
Absolutely.
In the news, like remember we was talking about the Philly shooting that happened at the bus stop and shit? They just bagged all the people. It was all kids that was in high school, bro. Nuts. And because they be when they be popping, they be tracing the shells and shit.
Yeah.
So they was responsible for other shit that happened in the city. So they literally scooped up a whole goon squad for real that was doing hella, you know what I'm saying? Off of this one scenario. But they said how the shooting happened at the bus was there was a fifth student. It was 4 students, right? And they was in the one car. They hopped out and did what they did. But there was a fifth student across the street at a donut shop inside with the kids or whatever that they was targeting and shit. And he said the word when they started to leave. He the one that texted them and told them to go from the damn donut shop. And they went and then he even went as far to say like, "Don't spray me. I'm wearing this, that, and the third." You feel me?
Oh.
Yeah. So he just got bagged yesterday or some shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's 5 suspects, all from the high school. Crazy. Like imagine sending your kids to school. Like I got kids. You know what I'm saying? Like
Going to high school.
going to high school. So it's like, bro, like come on, man. That's wild. You feel me? Or just kids, period, going to school. We got like all these mass shootings and whatnot that be happening. I don't know, bro. It's crazy that, a lot of times they say it never happens in the hood, but that's literally a scenario where these are students. They wasn't at the school, but it's still a school-related shooting. You feel me? Sad, man. Prayers out to the families of them people. For real, for real.
There's always been school shootings, but like Sandy Hook didn't really like set the bar for this shit. You know what I mean? Now motherfuckers ain't just calling in and saying, "Oh, I'm gonna blow the school up," and now you get to get a day off of school. You know what I'm saying? Like little shit like that.
Shit has gotten a little bit
Motherfuckers
more.
is really getting poked up.
They really doing that shit.
Kids
Ain't no phone calls. It's like
kids are getting bullied, and they saying, "Hey, my dad has a
Do you
gun. I'm gonna
think
come
that-
back with this."
Do you think? Because some of them be looking hella tweaked out. Do you think that some of them be like brainwashed, mind controlled? You know what I'm saying? MK Ultra'd out.
I wouldn't say MK Ultra, but you gotta remember we're all under some form of mind control.
Well, that.
Living in this society,
But like, you know what I mean?
saying?
Like,
Unless you're
just as far as like
not under that control,
being sent to do some shit to shake shit up. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you definitely
Like the homie that shot the shit up and they got a cheeseburger or some shit.
like somebody,
You know what I'm saying? Like what even like?
It's a lot of ill people out here. There's a lot of shit that you can't explain, and when you can't explain it, your best bet is to blame the government.
Yeah, a lot of times, a lot of, you know what I'm saying,
You know, if we keep it
theories
funky,
rolling
you know what
around.
I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
And
I don't know. Some of that shit do be seeming a little, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't put shit past nobody, bro. Especially some of the shit I've been presented with in my lifetime. I don't put none of that shit past
the
nobody.
shit we've
I done been
seen
presented
growing
with some
up.
spooky shit.
Listen.
Like, straight up. Like, from the shit we've seen growing up. But, like, I mean, like, when it comes to the industry, I've been presented with some spooky shit. So I don't put none of that shit past nobody.
It's
You
a
know what
lot
I'm
of
saying?
it's a lot
It's
of
a lot of weirdos.
It's
you
a
know
lot
what I
of
mean?
madness
Straight like that.
out here. Let's say that.
You already know.
A lot of madness, man. You know. Shout out to everybody that's not doing madness.
Hell yeah. Shout out to everybody that's motherfucking rocking with us over here straight off the Ave, you know what I'm saying? As far as a goddamn channel and shit. We got a lot you know what I'm saying, coming in the future. We got some ill live streams coming in the future. You feel me? Vlog content. You see I moved that shit to the damn membership tiers now. Motherfuckers can't watch the vlog. Nah, bro, I want motherfuckers to be a part of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
tap in. Tap in.
Tap in, bro. Tap in. You know what I'm saying? We gonna let some shit loose. But the little family trip I took to the Poconos and shit, I moved that shit to membership tiers and shit, because that was some exclusive dope shit.
Word.
But like, we gonna do some dope shit. But like, certain shit will be on there, certain shit will be over there. I wanna try to, like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Spread the content out. But yeah, man, we definitely appreciate y'all for tuning in, be it live stream or after recording. You feel me? And yeah, man, tap in this week, Thursday. We got the Thursday show. Cuzzo gonna be in the mix. She
Cuzzo.
always coming with some ish, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Cuzzo.
She be tapped in, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? And we gonna go up already.
Straight
but yeah,
off the Ave.
It's the homie Mr. 400, Mr. Dubbins in his joint. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. We out of here. Owie.